What are the key challenges that come with high net worth divorces? Sometimes there is a sense of entitlement with high net worth divorces that I don't see in some other divorces, meaning expectations are higher. Now, there's levels for support that are minimums that are set by statutes. When we're talking about high net worth and high income individuals, we're talking about support standards that are much higher than we typically see. So the challenge becomes, to what level do we look? So for example, for child support, it must be calculated on combined income up to $183,000 currently in New York. But what if that income is $500,000 a year? What if it's $1 million a year? Where do we stop? Do we do it on every dollar necessarily? Or do we look at lifestyle? Then the questions become, what lifestyle have you established? And that's where the evidence goes. And secondly, what is reasonable? And what you're going to run into, and the challenge is, every judge is different that you're in front of. It makes high net worth and high income divorces very hard to settle. In high net worth divorces, how do we divide complex assets? Rental properties, vacation homes, jewelry. The answer is inevitably all the same. They get appraised. Commercial property and rental properties are appraised one way. It's not just what they would sell for, it's what they produce annually. It gets a little complicated because it's challenging the correct reporting of rent rolls. When you talk about antiquities and jewelry, we then have to bring an appraiser if people don't agree to divide those things. And appraisers could differ. And we can look at appraisal of an expensive watch and say it's worth X, and the other party may say Y. So we may have sometimes competing appraisals. That really adds to the time and the length of trial. There aren't spousal support caps, there are spousal support minimums. So spousal support must be calculated up to the first $228,000 of the payor's income. And the way it's calculated is it looks at the disparity in income. If one party earns next to nothing and one party earns a lot of money, spousal support or maintenance is going to be paid. The question then becomes, do we go over the minimum? And what the court's going to look at, and the analysis made, is what was their lifestyle during their marriage? The second part is, how long were they married? The longer they're married, the longer that support is going to be paid. If you have questions regarding support and asset division in a high net worth marriage and you're in New York, call us at the Sclavos Law Group.